All right, 3.5 is looking at solving systems with 3 variables. And so we're going to do this in like a 3-step process. Step 1 is going to be eliminate one of the variables. And we have to use all 3 equations, but we can't use all 3 equations at once. So I'm going to start by using the first 2, and I'm going to eliminate z, because you see we have a plus z and a minus z there. So if I write this out, 2x minus y plus z is equal to 4, and x plus 3y minus z is equal to 11. If I add those 2 together, I end up getting 3x plus 2y. Z minus z is 0, is equal to 15. Okay. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the second set of equations to again eliminate z. So I'm going to write that out. So x plus 3y minus z is equal to 11, and 4x plus y minus z is equal to 14. Now the problem here is we have minus z and minus z, so we're going to have to multiply one of these by -1. So I'm just going to choose the bottom equation, and that's just kind of arbitrary, but it doesn't really matter. So what I'm going to do is flip the sign on everything. So -4x minus y plus z is equal to -14. So basically I just multiplied every term in this equation by -1. Just for the ease of seeing this, I'm going to erase the original equation so that we can kind of see these both together. X minus 4x is -3x. 3y minus y is 2y. Negative z plus z is 0. And 11 minus 14 is -3. Okay, now we have 2 equations that we can use to eliminate one of the variables. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this over here, and we're going to put these together. So -3x plus 2y is equal to -3. So if I add these 2 equations together now, we have 3x minus 3x, which gives us 0. And we're left with 2y plus 2y, which is 4y. 15 minus 3 is 12. And so now I can solve for y, which is 3. I can take that y value now. So this is step 2. So we're going to use our newly generated equations to eliminate one of the 2 leftover variables. Now I can sub y into one of these equations that we just generated to solve for x. So I can say 3x, and I'm using this equation here, plus 2 times 3 is equal to 15. I can do 3x plus 6 equals 15. We'll scroll down a little bit. Subtract 6 from each side to get 3x is equal to 9, and get x is equal to 3. The last step, so step 3, is to substitute the 2 known variables to find the last unknown. So I'm just going to use this top equation because it's on top and it doesn't really matter. So 2x is 3 minus y is 3 plus z is equal to 4. Okay, so I'll have 6 minus 3 plus z is equal to 4, which is 3 plus z. So that means z is equal to 1. So that means my answer is 3, 3, 1. So really quickly, we're going to eliminate one variable. We're going to use the two new equations we generate by eliminating that variable to eliminate another variable. And then we're just going to use substitution to subsequently find the other two.